What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Jazz. We're on the gondolas here. Got a clear gondola because we like a view. We got the Riviera over here on the right.
Ciao, bonjour, and
nice
bienvenue. Hello, and
night.
welcome to Disney's Riviera Resort. If you are traveling to Epcot, please
Alright guys, here we are outside of the, across from the lake, the lagoon, World Showcase Lagoon at Epcot. We're having a little pre-firework snack. We got them at the bakery in Norway. This is the troll horn. Yeah, it sounds delicious, I know. I don't know if you can see it better in the light right there, but it's orange custard and then like a pretzel like oh, there's like a sugar-coated pretzel kind of. Then Zeke got some, I don't know. He got some.
I got the school bread. It's just regular bread filled with custard and then coconut on top with little white chocolate pilaf. So it's got that. Tastes good.
Yeah, mine's pretty good. We haven't done any video on during the day. It's been pretty hectic. We got a lot done though. We dropped
So basically
solar.
rode everything.
Yeah, we rode everything except Mission Space. And did not get Genie Plus. So if you know how to work the park, like today's been a pretty busy day, honestly. But if you know how to work the park, like you don't really need to get Genie Plus here, but you just gotta know what you're doing. So if you need to know how to get through the park, go check out our other videos where we talk about that. Some good tips. Just to give y'all a kind of an idea where we're at, there's the ball behind me, and here's this fence that we're standing behind. Test track is over there, and then the World Showcase Lagoon is in front of me. It's over there. And so we're getting ready to watch Harmonious. I haven't seen it yet. Have you seen it yet, Zeke?
I have not.
Okay. Well, it's going to be a good surprise then. We'll do our reaction to it. Dwayne is somewhere over here at the Joffrey stand getting coffee. I don't know if he's over there anymore. I think he figured out that he may be looking around for us. I'm not quite sure. Anyways, yeah, so we've lost Dwayne. But other than that, pretty solid day, you know. Lost Dwayne, but maybe he'll find us and we'll get the keys to the car, because that's all we really need him for. That's a joke, Dwayne, if you're watching this. Don't get offended. But yeah, so we're looking forward to Harmonious. That goes off at 9 o'clock. I don't know what time it is now. I think it's like 7 something.
7:30.
7:30. We have an hour and a half. And it feels like it is 9 o'clock right now. So it's probably going to feel like midnight by the time this thing starts.
That's some funny timing.
I'll probably record a little bit of it, probably not the whole thing, because I want to watch it one time, like, just enjoy it for the first time. So yeah, we're going to Magic Kingdom tomorrow. Steakhouse 71 breakfast. Looking forward to that. And we probably will do Genie Plus tomorrow, so that'll be a reaction of how that actually works, kind of telling y'all how to use that, because I've never used it. So hopefully we can get that done. We did do the Remy Ratatouille ride. If y'all don't know, you have to do a virtual queue for that, so make sure y'all get that when you're planning your day. You can get it at 7 o'clock in the morning, and then it'll give you a boarding group. We got boarding group 9. Dwayne got it for us, which was cool. And we boarded around 10:50, so if you're in the first like top 15, just go ahead and head over there in that morning after they open at 10, and they'll probably go ahead and let you on.
We invite you to join us for Harmonious.
How about that? Ladies and gentlemen, we found the Dwayne in his natural habitat. Dwayne?
Yeah.
How's your school bread?
It's pretty good.
Pretty good. Microwave?
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Be a lot better microwave. Dang. Well, here we are. There's the Harmonious set right there. Outside the lagoon. Just waiting for the show to start. So it's going to be a while. An hour and a half. So.
I do like it. I like it.
All right, y'all. So we have a little change of plans. We've got we're going to get some test track in right before the show. There's a 30-minute wait, and so we're going to ride that real quick. And then we're going to go back to it and hope our spot is still there. Dwayne is confident that our spot will still be there.
Oh, I did not say I was confident.
We flipped a coin to figure out what we're going to do. So heads was test track, so we're going to go get that real quick. All right, y'all. So I know that's probably a little confusing because here we are back at the desk. and we are not at Epcot anymore, and that kind of just abruptly ended. But I'm wearing my Epcot shirt just to kind of put this all together, because some crazy stuff happened at the end of that night that just didn't work out. As you saw, as we were headed towards Test Track trying to get that ride in, because we did single ride earlier on in the day and it worked out just fine. We walked right on the ride. But then we tried to put it in right before Harmonious, and it was like 45 minutes till the show started, or maybe an hour. And granted, it's not as hard to get seats at Epcot or places to sit or stand to watch Harmonious as it is Enchanted or Happily Ever After was, because there's so much more area. You can go all the way around World Showcase Lagoon. But we still wanted a good seat, and so we got there and the single rider line was backed out the door, and we just called it a no-go, and we rushed back to get our seats. So there was a lot going on. I didn't really get to film any of that. But I am going to give my overall reaction to Harmonious right here and put this in the video. So Harmonious, right now, it is my favorite. It's definitely my favorite nighttime show at Disney World. I like it better than Enchantment or Enchanted. I don't know what it's called. I think it's Enchantment. It's not as good as Happily Ever After, though, the Harmonious. I like Happily Ever After better. Fantasmic is reopening May 28th, so hopefully I'll get to go see that soon, and I'll get to put that in my rankings. But right now it's Harmonious, Enchantment, and then that's all there is right now. But I'm going to break down some of my favorite parts of the show and some of my least favorite parts. So it opens up with the opening chants, is what they call it on the soundtrack, and that's the only part of the show that you hear Frozen in, so that's a little odd. But some people are disappointed, but I actually like it because Frozen's so overdone. They put it in everything because it's so popular that they tried to add something different. Now, this is no specific order, but I really enjoyed the Brave section. It is I Will Touch the Sky is the main song that it features. I really enjoyed the Princess and the Frog section. Dig a Little Deeper is what it uses. The Lion King section and the Coco section. Those were my 4 favorite parts of the show. My least favorite part was probably the Mulan, the China portion. The Reflection is actually one of my favorite songs from Disney, believe it or not. But I just don't think it was used very well because they morphed it with a song that was kind of supposed to give Make a Man Out of You feel, but it wasn't that song, and it was kind of unknown. So I wish they would have just used a song that was more well known in the China section of the show. But if I had to give it a 1 out of 10 ranking, I'm going to give it probably an 8 out of 10. Because 8's really high on a 1 to 10 scale, but I would give I would put it on the same level. For me, I'm going to put it on the same level as Wishes. So in my book, Wishes was an 8. Harmonious is an 8. Enchantment right now is a 7. Happily Ever After, I'm giving a 10. And then I would give Fantasmic, the old Fantasmic, a 9. Now we'll see what happens after the revamp on May 28th. But right now, that's what I feel is appropriate for all these things. And so Happily Ever After is my favorite one overall. Then Fantasmic, the old Fantasmic. Then Harmonious. And then, well, Harmonious and Wishes would be right there. And then Enchantment. And then also, I forgot to put, what used to be at Epcot, Reflections of Earth. Illuminations, Reflections of Earth. I forgot to put that in my list. But I would probably rank it about a 7. I would, because the soundtrack, original soundtrack is awesome, but it's not really Disney like wow factor. So I'd put it about the same as Enchantment. It's just kind of like, I could take it or leave it watching it, you know. It doesn't really give me the magic vibes, and this Harmonious did. It put me in, it really gave a magical mood and a great way to end the day. Another thing about Harmonious, the best place to watch the show, I would suggest watching it on the close side of the World Showcase Lagoon, which is the side the ball is on. Don't go all the way across to America. But if you want to be centered in front of the projections, you need to be right there in front of the ball, like more up towards Showcase Lagoon, but you'd be in line with Spaceship Earth, or on the back side where the America Pavilion is. I prefer on this side where the ball is. One, it's easier to get out of the park when it's over. Two, it's just better. The sound, the surround sound is better. You can hear the music better. And it's also like they made that patio area for this specific reason. Now, I watched it from both locations. We watched it in the America Pavilion a couple months ago, and we were on the Skyliner. We were staying at Pop Century, and so it was much better access to the Skyliner that way. But if you're riding the bus, I would definitely suggest stay on this side of the World Showcase Lagoon, on the front side of it. That's just my overall take on Harmonious. I would definitely would not want y'all to miss this on your next trip to Epcot. Definitely stick it out for the fireworks if you're obviously not really tired. And I would get there. I would probably get there an hour early, maybe 45 minutes. Like I said, it's not as hard to get seats as it is to the Magic Kingdom. The Magic Kingdom, we've gotten there an hour and a half before. My mom's actually sat 2 hours just because she really likes to have the best spot. And, I'm not that committed. But for this, I would totally wait 45 minutes ahead of time, maybe 30. It's just not as hard to get a spot as it is at the Magic Kingdom. But that's my overall take on Harmonious. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, our trip to Epcot. Sorry it was a shortcut, but then in our Harmonious review. And yeah, so that's the end of this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and have a zippity-doo-dah day.